Yeah. The emails came, the meetings came, the layoffs came, the headlines came. Artificial intelligence, automation, optimization, restructuring. People staring at screens wondering, am I next? But listen, every algorithm has a blind spot, and every blind spot may hide a blessing. The market drops, the charts turn red, 1,000 voices inside your head. What if I lose it? What if I fall? What if tomorrow changes it all? You built your skills, you paid your dues. Now uncertainty is on the news, but fear keeps painting a future that's small, while faith keeps whispering, there is more than this wall. The spreadsheet sees numbers, the algorithm sees trends, but neither can fully see how a story ends. If you're with the Lion of Judah, stand tall, stand strong. There is a blind spot in every algorithm waiting all along. When the system says no, the lion may say wait. There is a hidden doorway inside every fate. Blind spot, blind spot, blind spot. The blessing they can't see. Listen, the code is running, the data is flowing, predictions everywhere, nobody knowing, machine learning, pattern detection, probability models making projections, but every model has assumptions inside, every forecast has something it hides, every map leaves territory unknown, every system has seeds never shown. The experts calculate, the experts compare, but opportunity can't appear anywhere. A conversation, an idea, a skill you ignore, the door that opens when another gets boarded. The lion doesn't panic, the lion doesn't flee, the lion sees possibilities the fearful can't see. If you're with the Lion of Judah, stand tall, stand strong. There is a blind spot in every algorithm waiting all along. When the system says no, the lion may say there is a hidden doorway inside every fate. Maybe the job ends, maybe the road changes, maybe the future arrives in unexpected stages. The river bends, the road turns, sometimes life teaches before it returns. The fear says everything is over, faith says the story isn't done. The fear sees sunset, faith sees sunrise. The fear sees endings, faith sees surprise. Remember head and tail, the third door, the center point. The lesson was never about control, the lesson was always about seeing more. Start. Blind spot, blind spot, blind spot. The place beyond the fearful. If you're with the Lion of Judah, keep walking through. Keep walking through. The algorithm sees the data, but it cannot fully see you. You are more than a resume, more than a title, more than a paycheck, more than survival. Creativity, vision, human connection, courage under pressure, unexpected direction. The future isn't built by fear alone, it's built by people who keep moving on. The lion's roar is not never struggle. The lion's roar is don't surrender. The lion's roar is keep creating. The lion's roar is keep becoming. If you're with the Lion of Judah, lift your eyes and see. If you're with the Lion of Judah, there is a blind spot in every algorithm where possibility runs free. When the world says limit, the lion says more. When the world sees a wall, the lion sees a door. Blind spot, blind spot, blind spot. A blessing yet unseen. Blind spot, blind spot, blind spot. Beyond the machine. The algorithm calculates, the spreadsheet estimates, the forecast predicts, the market fluctuates, but creativity remains, faith remains, hope remains, the human spirit remains. And somewhere beyond the charts, beyond the probabilities, beyond the fear, the lion still roars, and hidden in the blind spot, a new beginning waits. Yeah. Everybody wants the miracle. Everybody wants the jackpot. Everybody wants the manifestation. But very few people ask,
what state of consciousness creates it?
listen, this is not a story about forcing reality. This is a story about dancing with it. Welcome to the PK Zone! Yeah. Back in Princeton, deep underground, scientists studying the mysteries they found. Random event generators running all day, flipping invisible coins in the quantum way. 0, 1, 1, 0. Probability flowing like a river below. A machine, a screen, a challenge to see. Can consciousness influence reality? The test was simple, at least it appeared. But what happened next still gets people weird. A pyramid,
Or a cat.
which one would emerge from the static?
A pyramid.
Or a cat? Would intention make a difference?
PK Zone. PK Zone.
The place where the impossible feels like home.
PK Zone. PK Zone.
Where the heart becomes stronger than stone. Not force, not fear, not pressure, not strain. The miracle comes when you stop chasing gain.
PK Zone.
Let your consciousness run. Listen, Dr. Joe Gallenberger walked into the room. Scientists watching, machines going boom. The challenge was waiting, the screen was alive. A pyramid, a cat, only one could arrive. At first he tried, nothing happened. The harder he pushed, the more the process flattened. Then something shifted, something changed. The state of his mind rearranged. No pressure, no proving, no desperate need. Just joy, just wonder, just playful belief. And then he smiled, stood up, pointed at the screen and said,
Kitty, 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 kitty.
come on little kitty.
Kitty, 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 kitty.
Come on little kitty. The room got lighter, the energy changed. Consciousness entered a different range. Not effort, not struggle, not trying to win, but a beautiful state awakening within. The cat started moving, pixel by pixel. The pyramid fading, little by little. The cat coming forward, the pyramid behind. Like consciousness whispering to the quantum mind. The scientists measured, the numbers were clear. Something extraordinary had happened here.
PK Zone. PK Zone. PK Zone.
Where the playful heart becomes a throne.
PK Zone. PK Zone.
Where possibility is fully known. 30,000 to 1 against chance. 30,000 to 1 against randomness. 30,000 to 1. The odds were insane, yet the cat kept appearing again and again. The lesson wasn't the cat on the screen. The lesson was the state in between. The state before effort, the state before fear. The state where your higher self suddenly appears. Everybody talking manifestation. Everybody talking attraction. Everybody wants the prize. Few understand the interaction. The universe isn't responding to your words alone. It responds to the frequency you call home. Fear creates noise. Pressure creates static. Desperation makes the signal erratic. But gratitude, that's magnetic. Playfulness, that's energetic. Love, that's electric. Never impossible becomes prophetic.
What if the miracle was never far away?
What if your state of being was blocking the way?
PK Zone. PK Zone.
Where the soul remembers it was never alone.
PK Zone. PK Zone.
Where the impossible becomes well known. And then another lesson came. A strange one. A funny one. A powerful one. Joe would sometimes look at ordinary reality and say, These are not red apples.
These are golden pears.
Not because the apples changed, but because perception changed. Reality became playful. Reality became flexible. Reality became alive. Reality became alive. The child inside began to awaken. The walls of limitation started shaking. The heart became lighter, the mind became free. The world became bigger than it used to be. Not because the laws changed, not because science died, but because consciousness stepped inside. Open-hearted, playful, grateful, alive. Open-hearted, playful, grateful, alive. Open-hearted, playful, grateful, alive. That's how the miracle arrived. Yeah. Random event generators, quantum probability, consciousness interacting with physical reality. The machine is one thing, the lesson is another. The real experiment is discovering yourself. The cat is symbolic, the pyramid too. The real manifestation is awakening you. Every dream, every goal, every healing, every sign, they begin inside a beautiful state of mind. PK zone, PK zone, where the lion and the child become one. PK zone, PK zone, where the race is already won. No pressure, no force, no desperate plea, just consciousness dancing with possibility. PK zone, PK zone, this is where miracles are born. A pyramid or a cat, a question on a screen, but hidden underneath was something far more profound. The cat came forward, the pyramid moved back. 30,000 to 1 against chance. But the real miracle was the discovery that consciousness works best in an open-hearted, playful, grateful, beautiful state. So the next time you face the impossible, smile, point towards your dream, and whisper.
Dear kitty, dear kitty zone.
Welcome to the PK zone. Welcome to the PK zone.